You're listening to the You Don't Know Me Yet podcast network.
Hold on, let's Lil Wayne it.
Okay. Yeah.
That's incense, y'all. Like, don't play. Watch the video.
You want to leave the smoke in your face?
I'm
you
okay
like
with that.
Okay. You are listening to a Daydreamers podcast, and we are the Daydreamers. I am Erin.
I am K'Shana.
And a Daydreamers podcast is a reminder to do what makes you happy.
Yay.
And K'Shana, what have you done to make yourself happy?
I have been so busy. That is not a correct answer. Well, let me not say there's no correct answer, but I have not done anything that I can think of on purpose besides ordering expensive salads.
Girl, that's what you need.
Frequently.
Is it really expensive?
I've been DoorDash. It's not.
Oh, it's the
I've just been
DoorDash.
DoorDashing, but I also have Dash Pad, so I pay for it. So I've been DoorDashing.
From the salad place in West Monroe. Yeah,
I've been DoorDashing like a lot.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I've just been busy.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I won't eat like last night. I ain't eat because I was tired. By the time I got done with everything, we had like a thing at the museum last night that I had to play my part in as a board member.
Yeah.
And then I had school stuff, and by the time I laid down,
you had to be an amazing black girl is what you had to be yesterday.
Being real, I went on live on TikTok with another group of artists and was on live like for like 2 hours. I could have cooked in, but that's the way I am. I don't know. Okay, I didn't choose this. Technically, I did. Stop. What you do?
Last night?
No, to make you happy.
Oh, okay. So I did a couple of things yesterday after work because we are recording on a Saturday. So Friday I got off work and I took a trip to the hair store.
That's a happy thing.
Yes, I took a trip to the hair store. I had some things in mind that I wanted to get.
The black owned hair store?
No.
Okay, never mind. That's okay. We're gonna go there next time.
But yeah, I'm gonna make special efforts to go there. But for what all I needed to get, I got Sephora some more hair beads. And the one I normally go to that's owned by those people, they have a bigger selection.
I'm dying. I am dying. Okay.
And the one that's owned by the black people, they don't have as big of a selection. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Maybe that'll change since ownership just shifted. You know? So maybe
I mean, you got to start somewhere.
I look forward, and it's going to be so interesting to me. Because usually these, like, it's a hair store, right? Usually it serves a very particular sector of the community. It's usually black people, black women and men, predominantly women. And I want to know what a black-owned establishment that serves the black community, what that stock is going to look like. And by stock, I mean like their with the inventory. I look forward to like seeing what kind of inventory changes they may have. You know, because I'm just interested.
I mean, would there be a change in inventory? Like, maybe, like, you're going to stock your shelves with things that you know we need versus sell to us the things that you think we need.
That's it.
Even if it's the same thing.
That's it. It's almost like Lord, not me bringing work into it, like a community needs assessment. And, you know, you got to give people what they say they need, not what you think they need. So, because like we get things all the time that work for us, but don't quite work all the way. We make it, you know, even if it is coming out of one of those stores. So, like, I just wonder.
I didn't think about that, but okay, yeah, okay. And then let's see. I went to Target yesterday. See what had happened was. Sephora had a little accident at daycare.
Aww.
Teacher texted me. It was like 3-something. I texted Larry and just to be like, FYI, this is what happened at daycare. You know, so she had a scratch up on her eye. And so he was like, I don't know if this is why, but he was off early and he went and picked her up. So I didn't have her. So they gone to Bastrop.
Oh, it's for the grandparents.
Yeah. So, you know, she hanging out with the old coaches and with the grandpas and the grannies and everybody else out there in Bastrop, okay?
Having a time.
Yeah. And she was filthy. She was filthy when she came home.
Oh, she had a time.
Filthy. Because I did not have this toddler up under me, and the toddler's dad was doing his thing out there. I had nobody really just checking for me.
So you could walk slow through Target.
Girl.
And we know it's a difference between going to Target because you need something, like you actually need something, and like going to Target because you want to
Even the hair
Just walk
store.
slow. You get a buggy. You don't really need no buggy for real. You ain't finna get shit.
You
But
lean
you just
on
finna.
it.
You just finna.
You just lean on it.
Yeah, you know, you get your Starbucks.
Yes.
You get your Starbucks. Hey, y'all remember when Targets didn't have Starbucks, but they had like that Target cafe? That caramel popcorn, you could not beat it. I used to go in there to get the popcorn and leave.
Mm-hmm.
I love a popcorn.
Well, see, the hair store, I just, I went in there for the things I went in there for. And then I just took a stroll. I took a stroll through the mannequin.
Just looking,
in the wig section, just to look at some things. Because, I'm all about
we
the
can't, we can't fit no wig over out here.
No, not at all. But, like I do style for my headpieces whenever I have time to make.
Y'all who listening and know things and stuff, I want to see if somebody can do it. I want to know, because I just want to see, can you put a wig, not a curly one either? Because, you can cheat with the big curly ones. You can have all kinds of stuff hidden and going on. How would that look? Like just
on a dreadhead?
Yeah, like just a regular wig.
Oh, well, Whoopi Goldberg never cut her hair in those movies. She always had wigs, huh?
No, that was her hair.
No, I thought she always wore wigs.
It's just that was doing it then. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
she had a lot of hair.
But then I went to Target, yes, and I needed to return some dresses I got. There were some of the Black History Month dresses and stuff, but they were too big. I had got a 1X in the plus size, but I should have. I guess I should have went down to the regular chick size. And
you
got
gonna stay out of our section?
Girl, I give plus size in areas.
You gonna stay out of our section?
I give plus size in some areas. I do.
Erin got tail. That's what she's trying to say.
But it was too big, so I took them back, and then so I had like a $54 of just on a gift card. Mm-hmm. So I ended up getting myself 2 dresses. They're extra large. I did not try them on. I hope they fit because I got them extra larges in the other section.
If not, you just get a gift card.
That's true. Okay. But I do like these dresses, and I said, when I get paid, I'm gonna go back and get me some work sandals.
That's what I did.
Because they're all cute at Target. They are so cute.
I got some sandals.
And then what else did I get? Oh, girl, as a matter of fact, I got to show you these earrings. I got Zipporah a whole pack of earrings that she could only wear with me because they're not screw back because they came from Target. But they're variations of rainbow stuff. It's giving pride, but I don't care. It's variations of like rainbow, and it's like 3
rainbows
danglies.
Are just rainbows.
Yeah, they are.
Can we talk about rainbows for a second?
Yeah.
When you get done, because I don't want to cut you off, because this is just something.
Okay, well, hold on to rainbow. Then I got myself, so I lost the AirPods that Larry bought me like last year. So when I went to Target, I just need some Bluetooth ones, not the over the ear ones, just regular ones. And so I found some JLab ones.
You have to show the people because they're pretty. They're pretty, so they need to be seen.
I got the JLab.
Y'all look how cute that is.
And the charger is in there, so I don't have to like look for a cord. It's already there.
It's so cute.
And I got the sport kind.
Come on, sport.
Because
and they was like in sport.
They were no more than $30. I got these ones.
And I know they sound good because you don't have to spend all it. No. Just to
they serve their purpose for me.
Mm-hmm.
I do appreciate my husband getting me AirPods. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I didn't. But I want something that it's not gonna get caught up. You know what I'm saying?
And it's also not gonna fall out your ear because
exactly.
They got the little
the hook, the sport thing. So that's why I went ahead and got this kind.
I had to buy some hook to hook on my AirPods. I don't know what I did. I don't know.
Girl, so I did that to make myself happy. And then the last thing I did really made Zipporah happy, but it made me happy. I got her some panties, and like they're like they're not the thick cloth. She has some training underwears that's cloth, and they're thicker, but these are like panties, like they're like cotton.
This baby called me. She holding up these panties. Okay, she was excited.
They are Baby Shark. It's 6 Baby Shark, and it's 6 Bluey and Bingo.
And panties. She loves the Blueys. She loves it.
Has she worn them yet? No.
That's not the point.
She got them, and she was feeling herself. She put them on. She started twisting around the house.
She do her little Zipporah shimmy. Okay. You know, as a Zipporah does.
Okay.
You know.
So yes, that's what it is to make myself happy, and I'm pretty happy.
I forgot, and I never know. I don't know. I can't ever think of anything until you say stuff. You're gonna have to start going first. Okay. Because I can't think of what it is I did. I did get some sandals.
Okay.
I got like 3 pair of sandals, and one of them specifically are my Courtney. I call them my Courtney Gripling sandals. If you know, then you're awesome.
I don't.
Plus 25 to Gryffindor. F that Ravenclaw. Thank you. So
I wonder what group I'd be in. I never took the test.
you should take the test, and then also which one do you resonate with the most?
That too.
You know it's HBCU now.
I know. I've been following. Look, I follow. What's her name?
Hamu.
Mitch.
Go Ravenclaw.
Mel Mitch. She's a comedian, and I started following her because I listened to her podcast like some years ago, and I started following her. But I never realized she was this girl on this podcast. After a while, I just forgot because I follow so many people. Anyway, but her content is hilarious. She always does the black girl, like the black girl Avengers, the black teacher at Hogwarts, the black whatever.
I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
You said the black teacher at
Yeah.
Hogwarts.
So for me, it's always been black because I follow this, but not HBCU. I do see the trend of it being an HBCU
Girl, they
now.
put the majorates and everything.
Girl, did you see them strolling? The Slytherins had a really nice stroll.
They look like they was
theirs.
ripping thetas. They ripping. Woo.
Girl, I like them Slytherins. They was doing it. But yeah,
They was doing it
I've
for
been
Lil
following her
Saint.
for, girl, that one, she got one skit where it was the step show. And she talking to her girls, which are really like mannequins.
Mm-hmm.
It is so free. I cannot.
Not the pervade.
Girl, it was so funny. It was so funny. I'm going to have to show it to you, girl, because I'm not even going to sit here and try and
Take
just
the test though.
tell
and see.
you what it is because I'm not going to do it justice.
I think
It's so
BuzzFeed
freaking funny.
has
I'm going
one.
to reshare it. You know, I'm going to share it on the podcast IG because it's that funny. It's hilarious. I love her. Anyway, go ahead. I need to take the test. Go
Yeah, you
ahead.
can take tests. I think BuzzFeed has one. Well, I think like a bunch of people.
Who do you think?
got one.
What group do you think I'd be in?
I would say Hufflepuff.
Really?
I would say Hufflepuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Hufflepuff.
Why?
Because
I don't remember. I read the books. I know the stuff, but I just don't remember to be
I
like,
feel like
oh,
you're Hufflepuffy. I can't see you in Gryffindor or
Gryffindor was
Slytherin,
smart, huh?
Or that's Ravenclaw.
Oh.
I can't see you, and nobody's stupid. So let's start there. None of the
Well, I'm
houses
not
are
saying
stupid.
they stupid.
I'm saying that before.
Oh, but you know, people got a rep.
You're
You know,
right.
like you're
And
known
I'm like,
for this.
right. So I think it will be Hufflepuff.
Okay. Do people really even talk about Hufflepuff like that?
People who are in Hufflepuff talk about Hufflepuff like that.
You always hear Gryffindor, and you hear all the other ones, but you don't really hear about Hufflepuff.
Or Hufflepuffs.
I feel like they were kind of like the SG Rose on ULM campus when we were in
Oh,
school.
yeah.
Because people don't ever talk about Hufflepuff. It's
That's
always
also
all the other
okay
ones.
too. It's okay to not be
It
talked
is.
about.
It is. It
you know?
is. It's perfectly fine.
I prefer it.
It's It's fine.
You know,
I'm
as
though-
being opposed to being called parts of people's anatomy and then told to.
We're gonna talk about that later. We're gonna talk
Because
about that
why
later.
am I in it?
We're gonna
But
talk about that
okay.
later. That's later on in the show. Anyway, you were saying.
But the rainbow thing, I wanted to ask
Oh,
because
yeah.
it was something. Am I the only person who thinks like so? You'll see, like people post the rainbow or whatever, like as it actually happens. Like when I say rainbow, I mean like a literal
The one
rainbow
in the
in the
sky.
sky.
Okay.
Yes, and they're pretty. You know,
Yeah.
post them, do
Mhm.
whatever. But
Mhm.
the ones that post about God in the rainbow, but they post about it in a way of positivity.
Okay.
And some kind of there's like usually something like that, and I was like, now I know I'm a bit of a heathen at this point, right? You know, I do not regularly attend church, you know, and things like that. But as a black person who's predominantly raised in the South, I think we was all in church, right, for a giant chunk of our lives if
Yeah.
we're not still in there.
Yeah.
So I'm saying this to say I'm not new to this area,
Right.
but wasn't that not a positive thing? That is the Lord's promise that He's gonna set the world on fire and kill us with fire. Not just it's gonna happen again. It's gonna be fire
I don't
this time.
spend that much time in Revelations.
Yeah, but it was okay.
I
So
don't spend that much
everything's
time in
flooded.
the Book of
I
Revelations.
don't think that was in Revelation. That wasn't even in Revelations. That's when
He only destroyed the world once. That's what
Yeah,
Moses
and
did.
it wasn't
That's
in
where
Revel-
Zipporah came from, because Zipporah was Moses' wife.
beautiful wife.
The only black woman to be mentioned up in that thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so that's why I'm finna see. Hold on, what book? was Moses, the flooding.
That was in the Old Testament.
It was not, but it was not Revelation. It's
the Old Testament.
no. Oh,
Moses?
it's actually in Genesis.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, ain't that one of the early ones?
Yeah, this
So
is the Old Testament.
The whole thing was that was a sign. So every time you see it, you gonna know it's gonna happen again, but I'm gonna burn you next time. This is not a
That's
judgment.
not in Revelations.
No, it's the story. It's part of the story. Noah.
They don't talk.
Revelations is like about like
Girl,
hell and
wait
the
a
signs
minute.
of the
Why
apocalypse.
I'm mixing up my prophets.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, Noah's Ark. Moses parted the Red Sea.
It's okay.
Noah. That's who we're talking about. Still is in the Old Testament.
And then we just had Passover and stuff. All that just happened.
Right.
For shout out to the Jewish community. I don't know how you say that.
To the Hebrew.
But yeah, so that was part of the story. Like, yes,
They don't
this
really
is the rainbow.
tell that part.
They didn't tell y'all that.
Well,
It was in the book.
no, I'm not saying they didn't
And
tell
I mean,
us.
like, I'm saying the good book, but
good
like
book.
it was in the Bible,
Was in
and
the
it was
book.
also in
Let
the
me
children's book. Like, this
No,
is
let me
what
tell-
this means.
Well,
At least in my children's book,
I'm just saying, when people tell the story of Noah's Ark, do they really just be hitting on that part of the story?
I don't think they do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because I don't remember. That's why I was like, is that Revelation?
'Cause
I
I
don't
think
really be up in there like that in Revelation.
They use that as usually they gear it. I mean, it's geared toward everybody, but they gear it toward children. And maybe they'll do like a picture, and it'll be a rainbow in it, but they will not say that this is. Because I swear, I know I'm not making this up.
I'm not saying you are.
No, it's for me.
Oh,
Like, rainbow in the Bible. What does it mean? Yes. Yeah, I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and earth. I will remember my covenant between me and you and all living creatures of every kind. Never again will the waters become a flood to destroy life. I need more. It's going to be fire. So it won't be water. Yeah. So here's the thing. It's not
the
about
rainbow
that.
is a promise that he coming back.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna burn you. So like that's the point.
Ooh,
So
I
it's
don't want to be here when he brings down fire.
and it's
I want my
not
soul to already be up there with him.
and it's not a judgment on God. It's not that. It's the juxtaposition of people posting
Positivity. With
Yeah, I'm like, do y'all
rainbows.
not know that that's not what? Did you know?
And it be them good Christians that be doing it
And
too.
they'll just say God's promise. Yes, that's fine. And but they'll say something else. People say what you want to say, whatever. And I just wonder if anybody thought about that part of it.
No, they not thinking about that at all because they
I don't
probably
think
like
they
me,
thinking
like,
about that part
like,
of it.
I missed that day in Sunday school.
See, and I'm like, I know this is a thing. I was like, well, maybe people don't think about the back end.
No, the back end of the story probably really ain't told that much.
And I'm not saying like don't post it. You do whatever you want to do, but I just wonder. It's a general QTNA. Like, what do people have that in mind when they're quoting or whatever it is that they're saying in particular about that?
I guarantee you, a lot of people that post it are like me, who are like,
No, but I'm like, what? I don't know. I just always wondered. Rainbows are beautiful, though.
They are. They're it's
wonderful.
all, yeah. They are beautiful, and it's great that he's gonna come back. It's great that he's
Devout
gonna come back.
people, I need to know if you're one of the
God,
people.
not Jesus, but God is gonna come back.
See,
I keep saying he's gonna come back. Jesus is the one that's gonna come back.
devout people, I need to know if you're one of the people who has like made a post like that regarding a rainbow or whatever. Did you include that part? Why or why not?
Because they ain't know.
Did you know? I was going to say, did you know? Did you know? Or I don't.
Or is
I
it just
don't know.
pretty today?
Yeah, and it could just be that, but I'm talking about the people who actually post like in relation to the promise and what it means biblically. Biblically. Yeah. So I would just wonder, like,
To the not just the regular person that's like rainbow positive vibes, affirmations.
Yeah,
You're
but the
talking about
ones who make
the
a
ones-
biblical connection to it. I want to know, do y'all think about that part, or do you?
After 5-10 minutes, I finally understand.
I'm tired. I probably didn't ask it right.
No, you did ask it right. You did. It's just my ditzy self over here, just like, what?
No, like just,
I was lost from jump. Okay.
I just wonder.
All right. So, with that being said, what's got your head in the clouds?
Well,
that's what it is.
I guess literally, because clouds
and rainbows. Yeah. I sent through the podcast page. I found this. I sent it to you about the guy was like, "You want to argue or you want me to eat your coochie?"
Who said that?
Oh, okay. Look.
We could do both. We're going to. I'm in Aries. What do you mean? Hey, her too.
What? I can't.
You look like you starving. I can fix that.
Found out. Oh, the reason why I brought up the podcast.
We be jumping.
Because I was going through sending that clip to people and through the podcast page. And so I was looking at like who of the followers I was going to send it to. That's my friends and my actual personal friends and things. And I saw that my baby cousin follows the podcast Instagram.
Hey, we're great examples of people. I don't
like,
think
girl,
that
I be talking about second dick.
But we're great examples of people. We're people.
She like, I don't know, like 6th grade.
Oh no, why is she on here? Never mind. She don't need to be on here.
Baby cousin, like my cousin's kids.
Get your children.
I was like, Hannah, why are you here?
Get your children. Get your children. We are great examples of people.
Yeah.
But we are people and we are grown. Get your children. Get your kids. Because I could. Get your kids.
I be talking about fucking. Why am I whispering like she here?
Well, because she's probably going to hear. Hey, what's her name?
Sahana.
Oh, that's beautiful. What a beautiful name,
and
Sahana.
Her sister's name is Suri.
Hey, Sahana, because I know you probably playing this out loud, and Suri's probably in the room. I'm sure, I will meet you guys one day. Again, beautiful names. Go get your mama real quick. What's their mama name?
Sawita. She's from Sierra.
Oh, it's Sawita. That's why they have the beautiful name.
Yeah, she's from Sierra Leone.
Yes, Sawita.
She married my cousin who's from Atlanta.
Hey, Sahana be listening to us.
Or she at least be
snitching
on the Instagram page. I'm just letting you know. I'm not blocking her.
She listens to the clips. Sahana.
The clips are
Sahana.
Turn
it off.
Better than the actual show.
Turn it off.
It
is. But turn it
girl,
off.
I'll see you at the family reunion in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Love you.
If this is still going on in about, how old are you in 6th grade? What's their age? Like 12?
11, 12.
11, 12, 6 years. Come back in 6 years. Yeah. We'll be here for you. We're here for you now, but just not in this capacity. Not at this platform.
Not with such real rawness.
Yeah. No. Come back in 6 years.
So yeah, that's got my head in the clouds, and I was like, okay, I no longer have a therapist.
What?
Yeah, girl, something happened first of all, the insurance company gonna tell them after the fact that they are no longer sending payments or whatever. So she didn't receive payment from them for like 2 months.
And she just, because sometimes there's a lag. They need to fix that system.
Right. So, like, I was like, well, I can't, even the sliding scale, I think it would have been like $80. And she was like, and so so I was going every week paying $30 a week. So she was like, well, how about if we just do it $80, but you only come bi-weekly. Yeah. And I was like, I just would rather come. I don't know. I just said no. And yeah, I just said no. So I need to find somebody else to go to.
And you might just take a break, and you might want to revisit and do a bi-weekly or a monthly check-in.
Yeah,
I mean, that's always the option if you don't want to find another therapist. Only if you don't want to. But if you feel like you need a certain level, like it needs to be weekly or bi-weekly is not enough or something, you know what's right for you. Go with your move.
Yeah, like right now, honestly, I don't know if I need to go every week, honestly, because before, when I first started going, I was having meltdowns, breakdowns, mental crises every day.
Well, that speaks highly of your therapist.
Exactly.
Yeah, you and her.
Because I was talking to them, and I was saying, like, is it odd that when we come in here, I'm just kind of like, what happened this week? It's something.
Well,
because she was
there was
like,
no trauma.
but she was like, yeah, that's good.
Or you processed it differently.
Right. She was like, that's actually good. You really don't want to come in here with like a crisis or whatever. Yeah. So she was just like, and then like when I come in there, I'm like, well, is it cool that I'm coming in here and I'm basically just saying whatever it is? She was like, well, you want to get to the point to where you're talking through whatever. She's like, Yeah. Like, this was around that time when I was like, should I stop going? And you were like, no.
Yeah,
you still need your medicine. It was around that time because I was like, does this mean I need to stop coming? But then I was just like, I was like, but I like going and I like talking to them.
It is helpful.
Yeah. So, but anyway, there's that. And then the other thing that has my head in the clouds is that I am really, really leaning. I see myself transitioning over to the auntie category. And I'm not upset about that. But like, I see it in real time.
You cannot transition somewhere you already been.
No, but like we real talk like auntie right now.
That's
auntie
what I'm
Asian
saying.
Stuff.
Yeah, we've been over here.
No, but it's certain. This is why I say I can see it truly happening versus just me being an actual auntie and me being of the age of aunties and stuff. Okay, because I'm doing things like them outside of drinking wine all the time. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a line dancing workout class. And I was like, you know what? This is some auntie.
It's auntie behavior, just like the anklets. I had to order me some new anklets for the new season.
When I was in the hair store yesterday, I was like, oh, it is anklet season. I thought about
anklet
you.
time.
I need to get some too. But I learned that to me, a line dance, bitches.
I wear a herringbone chain on the daily. It is K'Shana in every capacity. It's been. I just lean into it. Baby, we wear biking shorts and t-shirts all the time.
I got on biking shorts right now.
That's what I'm saying.
And let it still be 71 degrees outside. I'm still going to bust my Doc Marten boots with it. With a fanny pack.
We are in biking shorts and t-shirts. That was I remember being younger and my mother and my actual auntie, like that was what they wore. It was an outfit. They had biking shorts that came in all different kinds of colors. They would get them from the hair store. And you know, back in the Gap, the hair store used to sell shirts, like various shirts. They'd be like, you know, them Tweety Bird shirts or whatever. They were Tweety Bird shirts. They weren't really licensed or whatever. And they would get them and their socks would match the shorts. Like they would coordinate, you know. And I would be like, what is this? This is not real clothes. I don't understand. Y'all got this on all the time. I'm tired of seeing y'all in biking shorts and t-shirts.
That sounds like Larry, but whatever.
Like,
I'm comfortable.
I used to hate it.
And it's
but
hot.
ask me what I had on today down at their river.
Biking shorts.
Okay, and a Buc-ee's t-shirt. And you know what? I was coordinated. I was cute though.
But yeah, so I learned that to me a line dance.
Yes. I can't get enough of you.
Okay.
If a line dance was a tongue twister, it would be that, but with your feet.
And it's actually very simple. It just
It look complicated.
Yes, because you don't know what to do with your feet. But your body, you have to move your body. You can't just move your feet with this dance, like how some of the line dances are. It's just really a matter of feet. No, you have to also fall into your body.
Did you know Jenny does line dancing on Fridays? And sometimes she'll incorporate it.
The only reason I didn't know I was going to a line dancing class. Like, I'm cool with one of Larry's classmates from high school. She's over the workout ministry, her and her husband, the fitness or whatever ministry. So she invited me and stuff. And so I was like, okay, I'll go. So I was just going. Just something we're going to do at the church. I'm not really thinking of it. It was line dancing. I was like, oh, okay, fun. So I got in step because, you know, I'm all about a Zumba, cardio, hip hop person or whatever. But we ended up learning.
I saw some old Anytime Family today, by the way. Yeah, I forget. I meant to tell you that, like, off the thing. At the race.
I mean, like,
Laura, they used to teach body pump.
Oh,
and
girl,
like Rachel, you know, the light skinned girl that was in all our classes.
Yes,
always had braids. She had braids today.
Rachel Rose.
Yeah.
What I really do miss Larry's
They're
class.
all at CrossFit. She invited me to go.
I ain't doing CrossFit no more.
I'm gonna say us. So we gonna go to CrossFit, just like we gonna go skating. But we gonna go to CrossFit. It's free every Saturday, and it's in West Monroe.
Where? At the Wellness Center?
She said by the Wellness Center. I forgot. Is it called Pelican?
That's the Wellness Center. That's where I used to go.
I thought she said it was by the Wellness.
I mean, but it's literally like that house next door to my house. But it's a part of the Wellness Center.
Oh, okay.
Because if you get
she was like, come on down.
I've been doing CrossFit off and on for years, and I just decided that it's not. I don't like that type of
she
workout.
Said that's where Larry goes. But
he ain't doing his.
Boy, that kickboxing class.
That kickboxing class is what it do. It was what it do.
I think we need to have a reunion.
We do.
I think I'm going to reach out.
Do it.
And I'm going to inbox. I'm going to start a group message. I'm going to say, hey. And we're going to do it at Jenny's studio. And we should have it one Saturday morning.
I love his freaking class.
And all the old instructors should teach 2 routines. And that'll be the full workout class. I think that would be dope.
Fun. Yes.
A lot of people have moved away. But
like Shannon.
It would be,
Hey, Shannon.
It would be dope if we could all get together and like, I'm having regular ass conversations. My bad. We in the middle of a show.
Okay, that's perfectly fine though. Okay, so today, 44 minutes later. 44 minutes later. Okay, so today, this really, I'm still trying to get words. What has been happening? I'm gonna just do it like that. What has been happening is that people have been making assumptions, making statements with no proof, or they're just coming up with their own conclusions about matters.
Because why am I in it?
So I don't have a word to describe what's happening here, but let's fuckery. So this is the deal. I need some wine.
But yeah,
You want to swig?
I'm okay. I'll go to sleep.
There was a selection process, and I was a part of the selection process. And one person was not selected to be a part of this thing. And can I say why?
Nope.
If you pay attention to the fine print.
You could just say directions weren't followed. That's all.
Okay. Directions weren't followed, so therefore.
And it also wasn't even your decision.
It wasn't.
It just wasn't followed, so it was inadmissible.
Exactly. So couldn't nobody even make no decision on it because rules were not followed, so therefore it didn't even get to the place of being reviewed.
But instead of let me say this.
Go ahead.
People like to assuming it's something. It's actually a survival technique. Assuming certain things. You
See,
have
I make sure I don't.
Well, yeah.
I don't assume nothing no more.
It's within us to assume certain things.
I make sure I don't.
So we stay alive. Now, we are not wild and feral, so we don't make certain assumptions. Now, it's important for you to be able to assume, hey, that's fire. I assume it's hot. Right? Now, what we don't have to ask a question to the fire. You can't ask the fire a question. But what you can do is ask a person a question. Hey, what happened with this? Can you tell me? Are you at liberty to speak about this? Can you tell me, is there something I could have done differently? Is there something that was done incorrectly? Or was this just not what you guys were looking for? Or what were you looking for? Because I'm seeing certain things and I'm thinking that my things were in alignment. So, hey, just for next time, if there is a next time, what is more in alignment with what it is you guys are looking for? Or was there an issue that I need to be made aware of if you are at liberty to tell me, seeing that you're involved in it?
But see, this person
ask questions.
Did not do that.
No, they didn't.
At all. And this person talked to someone that I know that was working with me on this particular thing that has social anxiety. Got nervous and said some things that they
were
should
actually not true.
Exactly.
They didn't have all the information.
No,
either,
and nervous and social anxiety.
And also just trying to smooth things over. People are non-confrontational. It was an awkward position to be in.
It was very much so. So this person that was working with me was like, oh, I ran into that person. Well, I'm just going to give you a heads up. I was in this situation, having this conversation, and I said some things, and the other person that was not selected said some things. And I was like, well, what did this person say? Because they're not going to say it to my face. And if they do.
That's another thing. You won't and you never have. Because I'm pretty sure that's not the first time that you. I'm sorry.
Me and the person got into bumped heads plenty of times, okay? But the person I work with was like, well, this person said it in front of a lot of people that we all know and things like that.
Oh, that's fun. See, I wasn't aware of that.
Yes.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
That's great. Because, see, now I can address you.
At the space.
Where the things, so you felt.
And that's why.
Okay.
I must not have said this part.
I gotta repeat. Why am I in it, though?
The person I work with that was put in this awkward situation that got nervous and said.
You almost were, but you weren't.
Right. But that wasn't the case because it
was inadmissible.
Right. So the real pissed off person was asking like, oh, well, who, involved or whatever. And my name came up and he goes, oh, 2 cunts I don't give a damn about. And both of them kiss my ass. And I don't care who tells them or who knows, something like that. And so when the person that I work with told me this, I said, well, who's the other person? Because.
Well, you know what's fun is that I don't expect you to ever be in my vicinity again.
Oh, no, they will.
Because if you, no, be there if you'd like. You can be there. And
so
you can feel free to test your assumptions at your earliest convenience.
Because at first, like, normally
if you feel like that.
Normally, I'll be like,
immediately address it.
I want to be there. I want to see it.
Oh, yeah,
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. But the thing is that the person was telling me all about it, and I didn't ask like specifically, well, what did they say? Because I don't really care. But then I was just like, you know what? What did they say? Just for kicks. I said, I'm not going to be upset because me and this person have bumped heads plenty of times. And then we see each other so many weeks later. And it's like, hey, what's up? It's surface. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but,
it's called being cordial. It's called being
but like, for kicks. And that's when the person I work with was like, yeah, they said, oh, 2 cunts I don't give a damn about. And I don't care if anybody hears, but both of them kiss my ass. And I was like, one.
Now here's the thing.
And I said, well, who was that person talking about? Were they talking about this other person that does leave a bad
that it would be
taste
that
in
person,
people's mouths? And the person I work with said no. And I said, well, then who was the other person that this person was talking about? And it was like K'Shana. And I said, but why K'Shana?
Because why am I in it? But I
had absolutely nothing.
I guess that's the thing
to do. But it could also be maybe stuff in the past. But I'm still trying to figure out. I don't know, child.
That's the thing.
I'm still trying to figure out. I still find it funny. I bust out laughing when it happened because one, ain't nobody even thinking about this person. All right, that wraps up part 1. Come back for part 2 next week. Follow the podcast at ADaydreamersPodcast on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. You can find me, Erin, at Love Erin AD everywhere, including Flickr and Pinterest. And find K'Shana everywhere at KHD Studios and on her website at khdstudios.com. Leave us a 5-star review so that everyone will know how fabulous we are. Bye.